Hello, lovely people. It's me, Hannah, and I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm on my desktop. This is me in the flesh, and welcome to my channel, so to speak, over 40 self. It's been a minute, to say the least, and yeah, I just really want to tell and talk to you, whoever stumbles across my channel. Welcome to Over 40's Health. So, what is Over 40's Health? Well, it's me in a nutshell, really, because I'm 40 years old. It's everything to do with me. I like health, particularly after my surgery of my myomectomy in March 2020. I have loved health, particularly women's health, and it's been amazing. I kind of touch now as I'm talking about it and my health journey going forward. And what you can expect to see on the channel is product reviews of me tasting different foods, drinks, healthier living tips and techniques for one's mental health as well as physical health going forward. I've been also indulging in some self-care today, which has been amazing. So I kind of did a pedicure and it's been amazing. And I washed my feet, put my feet in some hot water, let it sit. You know, when you're stretching out muscles, when your muscles are tensed and you go to the gym and you've been working out profusely. Well, I did that and it's been phenomenal. And I just had a good stretch this morning and it was absolutely phenomenal. It has been amazing. So, yeah, I think one of my New Year's resolution, which I am yet to make my New Year's resolution, and I prefer to write things down because I'm very much a visual learner. So I like writing down to-do lists and things so I can ensure I do those tasks and do those things going forward, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I indulged in some self-care today. So I washed my feet, painted my toes, and it's been amazing. It's been great. And I also did the Orbis because I have a little bit of cold right now, so I steamed my face a bit. So I'm feeling okay. But after this session, I will hopefully upload it to YouTube so people who missed this first live session of me on YouTube ever can stream it at a later date. And yeah, hopefully, God willing, life be spared in the future. And I'm touching the wood now. I hope to go live more often and I hope my channel grows a little bit more. But I had to go live on a desktop because when you have under 1,000 subscribers, which I learned from another YouTuber, Johnny something, I can't remember the name offhand, that one has to go live on a desktop. But it's a great opportunity. At first, I was a little bit skeptical and a little bit nervous, but yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, the highlights for me, I would think, and I would say, going forward this year in particular, 2021, is well, in 2020, I had my myomectomy surgery, and for the first couple of months, I was just getting my head around what had happened to me, and I was going through the motions, so to speak. Then, after I had my first course of therapy between May and July time, those periods, I was starting to improve my mental health because I got quite depressed after this particular surgery, friends. And it is quite an extensive women type of surgery. If one has a pelvic mass or fibroid or tuber, those are the names that they call it, within their gynecological area as a woman, then they may need to get that removed, especially if a woman wants to have a baby in future. Currently, I'm childless, and God willing, life be spared. That's another dream of mine. I hope to have my own little bundle of joy one day. But without going too much on a tangent, because I'm a little bit thirsty, I've got my turmeric hot drink right with me. So, cheers for the future. So, the highlights I would say this year in particular, 2021, is after 2020, I realised I had been in the lowest weight after my surgery, and it was great. 2021 hits now. January comes, and somewhere between January and March, I must have got into a rut, friends, because I wasn't exercising profusely like I did after my myomectomy surgery. I wasn't going for regular walks. The third lockdown came in, and it was like a kind of standstill point in my life, or my health, so to speak. And the pivoting point on the 19th of March this year, 2021, I gained a whopping over 13 kilograms in weight, which is about 60 something kilograms I gained. And this was a shock to me because I'm a person of a smaller frame. I am only 5 foot 3.5. Yes, that little extra bit. I'm not quite 5.3, but I'm not quite 5 foot 4. But it's what it is, and I accept it. But yeah, so it was quite distressing on that day. And I vowed myself that I will do everything possible to keep myself healthy going forward. So Saturdays is initially my first weigh-in days, and after, or should I say, on the 18th of September 2021, I found out that I had exceeded my weight goal because I wanted to get back to 7 stones, that lighter frame, because I enjoyed and I do like being a lighter frame. I'm more nimble, I'm more quicker. I find it's better for my cardiovascular, for my job that I want to get into, my lifelong career. Without saying what it is, I need to be physically fit. So, yeah, that's one of the things why I wanted to do and engage in exercise so much. And I think exercise is highly important, to be fair, because exercise helps in one's healthy lifestyle. Exercise, as well as good sleeping, as well as less stress, as well as doing certain rituals like meditation, for example, can help pave a good mental as well as physical health lifestyle going forward. And it's been amazing. It's been great. And on the 18th of September this year, 2021, I had exceeded my weight goal, as I said, and I got into the 6 stones, 6.96, I believe I was, or 6.98, I believe I was, but I was at the top end of 6 stones, and that's phenomenal. And I have stayed in that weight to date, although I do a midweek check in, which every Wednesday I check in myself and weigh myself to see how I'm going in the middle of the week. And I think that's good because it allows me to either see where I'm going if I have gained weight. But I noticed that last week, friends, I was 41.8 kilograms in weight. And today, although I've gained 600 grams, I'm 42.4. It's still amazing because I thought I would be higher because I was quite indulgent yesterday, let's just say that. But yeah, I've had a little bit of like upsetting situations going forward, but now I've been able to put them to bed. So onwards and upwards for the possibilities. It's been absolutely amazing. And yeah, I just think, friends, and I would like to encourage you, anyone who sees my videos and channel, that I'm feeling quite touched now. It's important to look about your psyche and health because once you have a good psyche, then the physical health can follow, and the two work hand in hand, really. And yeah, it's amazing. I haven't had my dinner yet, so I'm probably gonna have some dinner in a bit. I had over the festive periods a Caribbean type of dinner, which I had roti and chickpeas curry. So that's been lovely. It's been amazing. Yeah, so it's been a journey to say the least. And this year, I would say, maybe towards the autumn part, I'm really starting to adhere to my lifestyle change. Although I do have my good days and bad days, and I do have my days where it's like I want to revert to my old habits, but then I say to myself, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to encourage myself. When I encourage myself, I try to encourage myself as much as possible because it's all about incorporating good habits for one's life going forward. And it is great. So, what can you expect on the channel, you may ask? You can expect product reviews, you can expect factual information about women's health in particular. So, things that relate to these pelvic mass that women may get, things, foods that help the female hormone estrogen be greater in a woman's body, which in turn creates these pelvic mass and pelvic tumors, such as they're called fibroids. You can expect some weekly vlogs, which is of what I do currently in a day as I am unemployed. You can expect some weekly videos where I share what I'm eating, for example, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and general video diaries. Recently, over the festive period, I have put out a few more video diaries and a little bit of health tips. But usually, my time to upload a video would be on a Saturday morning at 6 o'clock in the United Kingdom time. And that's usually when I upload my podcast episode, an audio diary, a personal health journey. That's my podcast episode. If anyone wants to check that out, I'm on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Stitcher at the moment. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's right. And I usually upload a weekly show every Saturday morning. So I'm booked up now for the next couple of weeks. So I'm on a well-earned podcast break, so to speak. It's been a journey with my podcast episode, but it's been amazing. I started that May 2020, and praise God, touch wood, it's going today. It's been a journey. It's been really great. And I hope to continue my podcast show LinkedIn with my YouTube channel, and I'm also active on TikTok as well, where I do the more shorter videos, and sometimes I transfer the shorter videos to this YouTube channel as well. So those are the three main platforms that I have currently and that are active and available. So if you want to check out my website where I will be uploading more content for people who may have gone through a particular health situation, it doesn't have to be similar to me, like a myomectomy, or it can be something different, but your stomach capacity is smaller and more confined, so to speak. I upload recipes for people who have a smaller confined stomach after their health journey and situation. So you can check out the website. It's hannahboyce.superpass.indigo Oscar. Or I will put the link in the description box. I'm new to this YouTube whole live screen, so I think I can put the link in the description box. But you can find that on my website as well. And I did put the link in the chat just before this live stream as well. So if you're catching this and you're watching the live stream, you can look for the link there as well. The highlights for me from September. Oh, yes, I did mention that. I'm talking on the fly, friends. So bear with me and forgive me if I say repeat myself a little bit because I am a little bit tired, slightly, and maybe getting a little bit hungry. But I usually, friends, wait for the period of time when, when you hear that gurgling sound within your belly. That's what I've been really waiting for after my surgery because I have a smaller frame now. And because of my myomectomy surgery, the two combine. I like to adhere to my body at all times and I don't like to hurt it in any way or form. This tea, what I'm drinking, is called turmeric tea. It's part of the Twinings groups, and I will link that website in the description box if anyone wants to check out Twinings tea. It's absolutely amazing, I tell ya. I got this turmeric tea and it's supposed to be good for one's digestive system. And for me, I have had a little bit of digestive problems, but I'm looking about my health so profusely now, friends. And that's another one of my New Year's resolution going forward is to adhere to my health, both mentally and physically, for my life going forward. So, yeah, my New Year's resolution, what I mentioned, is to look about my health, also to have more self care days. So for me, today was amazing and really stretching out those muscles, like my arms in particular, my feet in particular. Because, friends, I don't know if you know this or you're aware of this, but when someone's feet or body is tense, it's like it links to certain parts of your body. And I heard from somewhere, I can't remember where exactly, and I will do more research on this. I'm not a medical expert, but someone who has gone through life as well as a former patient. So if you're stuck or you need medical advice, the doctors are in the best place to advise you. But I heard that when one's feet, particularly, is tense, and like my feet normally get tense, the front part of it once people rub it, and I think it's called the metatarsal pads of the front part of the foot, and once people rub it, then you can see, and sometimes you can feel that your brain feels more lighter. So sometimes these tense moments in our body, it can be a reflection of something that's in our psyche as well, if that makes sense. So that's why I stress on, even in my podcast show, that it's important to look after both the mental and the physical, because the two work hand in hand. And once your mental health is good, then your physical can follow, and then you can become more motivated to do things. But I'm so grateful, friends. I'm really grateful that I've got into this smaller frame. I'm so happy going out of 2021 and into 2022, God willing, life be spared, that I've managed to adhere to my health. And even though I've been a little bit indulgent here and there, I've been pretty much good, and it's been absolutely amazing and phenomenal. It's been a journey, to say the least, but a good journey for the most part. And I just really want to encourage you, friends, that if you are struggling with anything, come join my community, because together, that's another dream goal of mine, to say the least, for 2022, is to grow my YouTube channel. Come join my community, because together we're one team working together, and I can assure you that I will have videos out every week on a Saturday, just like I do on my TikTok and my podcast. And I have to apologize that I think it was between October or November or even September that I was a bit stilted on the YouTube channel for about a month. But I want to say I'm back, and I'll do the best I can. And yeah, if you like what you see and what you hear today, consider subscribing to my channel as well. But with that, friends, I'm going to go a little early and just relax myself. But I want to say, whichever place you are in the world, if you're watching this, hello, welcome to my channel, Over 40s Health. And I hope that you lovely people have a lovely start to 2022 and beyond, as well as together we've got this, friends. We can do this and take women's health to another level and enlighten so many people, because I think although it's a taboo subject, I think that a lot more people need to know about women's health and to be enlightened, because it can be tricky, it can be touchy, but if we have more awareness, then we can enlighten and we can educate people and even inspire people to have and live a better and healthy life going forward. And with that, I say sayonara, bye for now, and I hope to be with you all shortly. And I hope to do more live streams in the future, because I did want to go live, actually, friends, the start of this year around April, but it never happened because I had so much doing and so much on. But yeah, it's just been amazing, and I'm glad to have come in today and to be able to go live. And whilst no one has been there, it doesn't matter, because I know that as I gradually grow my channel and my channel grows with me, then it's all good, because one has to start from somewhere, right? So with that, friends, I'll say bye for now. Have a lovely Wednesday, midweek, 29th of December, and going forward into 2022. I almost forgot the year in the next 3 days. And Yeah, have a lovely start to the new year. We got this, friends. Together we can do this, and together we can make health the best, and I'll make our lives the best possible. Bye for now, friends.